Welcome to my tuning video for the year of 2024. I'm going to give you some demonstration about the different types of tuners. I'm also going to show you how to tune the guitar and basically how a tuning machine works to actually help you tune the guitar. First thing we'll look at is what type of tuners there are. Okay, this is a clip-on tuner and it clips on to the guitar's headstock, and it has a battery inside, and it'll listen to the note and it'll give you a reading back and tell you what note you're close to and whether or not that note is in tune. So that's pretty handy. It fits inside a guitar case. They come for about around about $40. There are some really cheap ones online. Please don't get the really cheap ones online. They're not going to last. They probably won't even see out the year. It's a good idea to get something that's around about the $30 to $40 mark at least. This one's quite expensive. It's $160 now. It's a ridiculous price. But you can get a copy version of it by a brand called Mooer, M-O-O-E-R. So it's a bit like the name Moore. CT-01 is its code, and it's basically a Chinese knockoff of this expensive German clip-on tuner. That's about $60. So if you're students like a level 2 or level 3 and they've been doing it for a while, they'll stick at it. It might be worth getting the $60 one. You can also, if you can't afford that, you can get free tuners online, and they do have sort of cost things where the price goes up. This is on an iPad as an example. This is actually the Sound Corset suite, and it has a metronome. So this is actually to give you the time. So that's for playing in time and to practice your rhythm. It has a tuner button here, and this is actually the tuner that I use, and it's really great. It'll give me a reading, but it also is really good for students who are doing wind instruments or singing, because you can be programmed to actually give out the correct pitch for them. So for example, go into settings and I can choose which instruments that are transposed. So no transposition. Let's say I'm working with a trumpet, then I go to B flat, okay, and I've got two readings. So here's my A note on the guitar, and it says the guitar concert pitch is A in tune. Now, if the trumpet was playing their version of the A note, it would pop up and say that their note is in tune as well. Okay, so that's really handy. That helps them read it. So that can also be selected for alto sax, which is at E flat tuning, and clarinet as well. If you've got concert instruments like the trombone or the flute, then it's fine just for standard tuning. You don't have to use that transposition feature. I'll just turn that off. C, let's say. Okay, cool. And yeah, it's a great app, and I use it on the iPad and also on my phone, and that's just a great way of accessing that for free. So this is how to tune the guitar. I've got little handy notes here to describe which string is attached to which of these tuning posts. So the first guitar string, which is the thin plastic one, that's on this tuning post here for Easter. And then it goes the next inner string, the second string, and then the third string, and then the fourth string, the fifth, and the sixth. So in actual fact, it's the outer strings, the most high pitch and the most low pitch, first and sixth, then the next strings towards the middle, and then finally the middle two strings. So let's learn how to tune these strings. Turning my tuner on, and when I play a note, my tuner is going to give me a reading. Unfortunately, it's chosen to be upside down in this video. Alright, let's hope it doesn't go back. So, I'm going to play a string. Let's play the first guitar string, and it should pop up with the note E for us. And there we go, it is E. You can see it's registered as E, the letter. And you can also see on this green dot here that my line matches up with it, which indicates that it is in tune with the E note. Now, if I was a little bit lower, so out of tune, just release that so we can see it, it would give me a reading saying I'm a little bit flat, a little bit too low. So if I want to tune a string up, what I have to do is grab this key and move it anti-clockwise, the opposite way the clock turns. So I'm giving it a gentle turn, until I basically get it in tune. And there we go. So let's try the rest of the strings. This is the second guitar string. Okay, it says it's B, but it's actually, this B string is close to being in tune, but not quite. Let's bring it up. Bring it up slowly. Great, that's good. So that's about it. Sometimes it shows me a little bit of extra red if it's too high, like I'll just go a little bit above. So it's in tune, but it's a little sharp, so it's giving me an indicator I can actually be really accurate in my tuning. There we go, perfectly in tune. I'm just going to quickly detune some of these strings so we can work on them. Alright, so now with our get string, our third string, I'm going to pluck that one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, does that say G? No, it doesn't. It says F, and the dot indicates sharp. This is an F sharp note, which is just below G. Music's notes work alphabetically, so we basically go A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So that's 7 notes. Then after G, we repeat back to A again. So if this is giving me a reading of F, A, B, C, D, E, F, F is the note below G. I want to come up so that I can come up to G. So watch this, as I tune the key anti-clockwise. Look, I'm in the field of G now. I'm going to keep going all the way until I'm actually perfectly in tune. And there we go, now I'm in tune. Great. Let's try the rest of the strings. Alright, that's the D. It's a little sharp, so I'll just bring that key down. Let's hear that again. Oh, I've gone too low. We'll come back up again to anti-clockwise movement on the key. Oh, turned off. Alright, let's try it again. There we go. Ah, it's turned back onto its other way around thing. Doesn't like being in left-handed mode at the start. Alright, so the next one, I'm going to play the A string. Oh, we're actually too low, aren't we? So let's grab this key, we'll tune it up. So we're moving anti-clockwise again, just like the other strings. There we go. So now it's in tune. Let's try the last string now, the big low E. Oh, we're not too far off, so we'll bring that up as well. Cool. So don't forget to watch out if you're the wrong letter. So I don't want to tune this one incorrectly now. Giving it a good turn in the wrong direction. So this will show me F. Now see, it's F. F is the letter after E in the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F. So I'm too high. I want to come back down to that E note. And you can see it falling down, can't you? Great. So now it should give me Easter Bunny Gets Dizzy at Easter. All notes in tune. Here's E. B. Pretty much in tune. G. D. A. E. Oops. E. Alright, let's try the same thing again, except we use the app on the iPad. Okay, so this is the first string E. And we can see it says E, but the tune is actually down on the left side. We want it to be higher, so I'm going to give that an anti-clockwise turn. And look at it climbing up to E now. Now once the needle gets to the 0 point in the middle, it means I'm really in tune. It gives me a tick mark, and the letter goes bright green. It actually goes bright green once it gets in this field, so you're pretty much in tune for a student, that's fine. So here's my B. My B is actually quite sharp. It's on the right side with the needle. So I'm going to bring it down. And now I'm going to try my G. Alright, now that says G flat. So just watch out for that with this app. It gives you a G flat. Now our note is not G flat. Our note is G. And G flat, flat means low, so it's going to come up. Now I'm at G natural. Almost in tune. Bam, there we go. You'll notice the first part of the note as well is sharper, and then it settles to be in tune. Have a look. See how it was sharper first? It's hitting around here, and then it's falling down. That's actually really normal. The first part of the note should be sharp, but it should settle to be in tune. Let's try the D string. That says D flat. That's flat, it means lower, so we're the note below D. Let's give it a turn up. Okay, we're almost in the green field already. Bring it up. Now it is jumping around a little bit. Because it's a microphone on an Android app, it tends to behave a bit strange, and you can actually change this in the settings and change its sensitivity. So at the moment you can see it's jumping all over the place with my voice. Let's see if we can change the volume level. Maybe we can't on this app. Ooh. Oh no, it'll be over here, probably. And records on device, sheet music. Maybe you can find it for me and let me know. Some other apps do it. They call it sensitivity. So it's a little sensitive at the moment, so it's jumping around a lot. Let's try the A string now. Okay, it's A, but it's a bit on the left. I'm going to bring it up so it's coming in tune, so anti-clockwise to come up till I'm in tune. That's pretty much in tune. So make it perfect. There we go, perfect in tune. Let's try E now. Oh, that's really high. I was actually tuning it up before. I wanted us to get to F. So this is what it's like to tune the string to the wrong note. It says F, but it's in tune, so it can trick young people. They have to pay attention to the letters. Let's come down to E. Sweet. Now we're about in tune with E. It's great. So a very useful app. Now one final word of caution is for students who have left-hand guitars. If you have a left-hand guitar, this action of the turning will be the exact opposite throughout the entire video. I'm sorry, it's just the way they design the tuners. But you get used to it if you're a left-hander, so that's fine. But this video instruction will be backwards, okay? So for a left-hander, anti-clockwise is to go down, and clockwise is to go up.